Hi, this is Tom Zimmerman, Living Well Beyond 50. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tonight I'm going to be doing my walking route, but I'm going to get on my bike and ride. It's a beautiful summer evening and I just needed to get up and get out for a while. It's my night to do my strength training. So before I do my strength training, I'm going to get on my bike and ride. It's a therapeutic lifestyle, and I'm going to continue every day to do my best to improve my health, maintain my health, and be well beyond 50. I hope you can join me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you would, please give me a thumbs up so we can connect to like-minded people like you and me. Enjoy the ride and be well. Thank you. Okay, here I go. Gonna ride in the neighborhood. Get to see all my neighbors. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing? See Caitlin, tell her to come home.
Okay, definitely will. Send them home. This is what I was talking about the other night. I get to see all my neighbors. And Christine is looking for her daughter to come home. She was only supposed to be out for 10 minutes. This is a beautiful neighborhood. Time to go home, Caitlin. So this is my walking trail. A lot quicker riding the bike. Nice and cool tonight. It's supposed to go down to 60. So with this route, this is my walking route. It's 2 miles. I'm going to do the same route. So you can see this route a lot quicker on a bike. So right away I get into a hill. So I should get my heart rate going. Right away. Taking my deep breaths, getting right into it. And this is why I like to walk this route, because going up this hill is more of an effort, and it does get my heart pumping. And that's a big part of walking, biking, and many activities that are aerobic. You want to get the heart rate going. Even though this is a pretty simple route for a bike, I try to keep my legs moving. That's why I put it into a higher gear, so my legs are pumping. And the reason why I like to do the aerobic workout, my walking, my biking, stretching, and in inclement weather I do the stationary bike, as you know. It's a good warm-up before you do the strength training. You definitely want to do a warm-up. And the other thing is, even though it's getting my circulation going, getting some deep breathing, my legs are getting a pretty good workout, especially my thighs, my calves. I'll do some stretching when I get home, I'll do the range of motions that I'll be doing when I exercise with the my weights. See, even now, I say this is simple, but I'm breathing deep. My heart's pumping because pretty much I had dinner. I did a little stretching on my legs with the balance ball to get prepared for this bike ride. But it's not until you get on the bike, especially going up that first hill, is when you realize well, at least I realize I'm a bit sluggish. Again, I work in the office. I sit most of the day, even though I get up a number of times, usually 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and walk. I do the stairs, I don't take the elevator, and I stretch. But that's not enough. But at least do that. It's healthy to get up and out off your butt and keep moving. So as I said, this is a 2-mile route. So tonight, what I'll do is go around twice for 4 miles, maybe 3 times. Get 6 miles in. But that should be enough for me to warm up for my strength training session. And just being outdoors in nature is so enjoyable. And of course that's beneficial. This is a stress buster. And let me tell you, I was not motivated tonight, but that's very common for me, especially after dinner. I sit down and my body thinks, hey, the guy is finally going to relax. Well, I got to fool myself. But I have programmed it because I know once I'm up and about, I always feel so much better, as I do already. So I encourage you to get up and get out, move about, because if you do, you'll realize you weren't as tired as you thought, that you do have the energy and the stamina to do activities like this. Now, depending on what works best for you, some people do this early in the morning. I have a routine where I just really enjoy relaxing, waking up. Like today, I got up and I got some sunshine. Well, I had 2 small cups of coffee. So I got my vitamin D and I was able to wake up my brain and get ready for the day. Nice breakfast, shower, got on my work clothes, in my car, and into the office. But doing this at this time for me works. So you have to find what is the best time for you to get going. Thank you. This works for me. I used to work out in the morning, but things changed over time, having kids. So I used to put the kids to bed and work out. So I pretty much stayed with that routine. And here I am, still doing it at 65. Thankful and grateful to be alive. Whew. So I got a good pump going, a bit of a sweat now. It's good that I'm sweating because that's healthy, cool down the body as we generate our own energy. Being mobile. Hey. Just like a kid. Yeah. So much quicker than walking. That's one thing about walking. It does take time, but it's so therapeutic. And I love to do it. Slows down time, makes the evening last for me. And if you do it in the morning, make that morning last. So now I'm just alternating my route. So that was the 2 miles I do for walking. Sometimes I go this way, just to change of venue, a little different view. I usually don't get bored, but sometimes I just change it up. This I have not measured out in miles. I would believe this is a little shorter, perhaps a little shorter than that inner route that I took. But I have my GPS ride, my ride GPS for biking, and I'll find out how many miles I've done. I'm not a big techie guy, but there's benefits to it. You can measure your output, distance gone. There's so many different gadgets these days that measure everything. I don't even have a Fitbit, but I know a lot of people do. And perhaps one of these days I'm going to get one of those watches that I could also use when I not only hike, but when I bike and ski and doing other activities like heart rate, beats per minute, calories burned, distance, you name it, these gadgets have it. So I'll be doing some research. Right now I spent quite a bit of money on a new camera. I ordered a laptop so I can do these videos when I'm on the road. Well, I really appreciate you joining me. My hope for you is that if you're able to bike, go ahead and bike and be safe about it. Get the equipment, get the helmet. Make sure you have a bike that is good for the road. You could do mountain biking, and there's other bikes with thicker tires you can do, you know, the footpaths with gravel and some bumpy terrain. I could change this bike out with thicker tires so I can do semi mountain biking, but for now I'm doing street biking. So I'm just reversing my direction to change it up. It is now August of the summer of 2023, so the sun is going down quicker. The change of the seasons are nearing. Still quite a bit of time left for the summer activities. I mentioned in my other video that I'll be going to Glacier National Park, so I'm training for that. It's important that you have goals. It helps you continue with your strength training and aerobic exercise. I find you need something to train for. So I'm training for my 3 weeks out west. My main adventures are going to be in Glacier National Park, but we're going to go through the Tetons and Yellowstone. Especially on the way back, we're going to have a little more time. So look forward to doing those videos for you. So I'm training for that, but actually my main reason is training for life. I'm training for life. I would like to be as healthy as I possibly can, as long as I can. There will come a time when I probably won't be doing this. Just like when I gave up hockey. It came a time where I had to make a decision. I didn't want to risk injury, so I can continue to do my skiing and all these other physical activities and an enjoyment in life. You might say, and people have said, well, this is just as risky. Street biking, street cycling. It truly is. It's very risky. My friend, she just had an accident, and she's a triathlon. And she does triathlons. She's done the Iron Persons in Hawaii. She's big time. She was going to do one up at Lake Placid, but unfortunately, because of the injury, she'll have to sit this one out. Hoping that Laura gets well and back on her bike and continue to enjoy the activities that makes her an Iron Woman. She's one of my idols. So I'm coming into that hill. It's going to be more enjoyable going down than coming up, but the benefits are much better coming up. And I always knew going in the opposite direction, you get to enjoy what you put the time and effort into going the other way. So I'm going to keep pedaling just to keep my legs moving. Have a good evening. A lot of people out and about. It's good to see. So there's a lot of socialization when you go to the park, right in your neighborhood. There's a lot of like-minded people like you and I who are very interested in these lifestyle activities. Very therapeutic. So I got a bit of a late start. I had to take my Riley out. She likes to get out too. She likes to walk and she likes to see people. So I did that for a while. You can't stop living. You're back out. Bye. Have a good night. Yeah. Kids are having fun. It's great to see. Kids should be playing. As a recreation therapist, leisure activities. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. So that's it. That was my walking routes. I should have done at least 2 miles because I went around twice. So I want to thank you very much for joining me. Again, this is Tom Zimmerman, living well beyond 50 and enjoying it. I got a lot to be thankful for as I take my GoPro off my chest. Thank you so much for joining me. Please again, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my video, please do. I would love to hear your comments and let me know what other things you would like me to include in my videos. I'm going to come up with a lot of things. It's one day at a time, and I'm spending more time with my channel, and I appreciate you being a member of my channel. And please share links if you have other individuals that you think I could benefit from. I would love to explore and learn new therapeutic life activities. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much if you're giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Wishing you all the best and be well.